I was asked to work on a business that was in need of error help. I chose Dr. Michael Rowe Orthodontics for internal errors and effective solutions. I'm going to open up my PowerPoint here, share my screen with you, and begin my presentation. Changes and implementation of change in a professional setting by Danielle Kirschbaum. Dr. Michael Rowe Orthodontics. There are many competitors in the orthodontic business. Therefore, it's crucial that the company offer quality services at a competitive cost. In order to provide this kind of service, it is imperative that the company function efficiently. Dr. Michael Rowe's office currently does not. Rowe Orthodontics is an American company operating out of 3 locations in the Tampa Bay area. The company offers orthodontic services in the form of braces, Invisalign, and the treatment of TMJ, known as the temporomandibular joint, for its pain and dysfunction. Rowe Orthodontics has operated for 30 years. The business has always had a very competitive price that continues to attract future patients in need of orthodontic services. However, it's viewed as a lesser to its competitors. Given the high competition in the field of orthodontics, being that there are numerous orthodontists in the Tampa Bay area, this is simply unacceptable. It is imperative that the practice offer more effective and efficient services with less error. To make this dream a reality, both managerial and systematic implementation must be made. The opportunity. By inputting proper management in both Office 365 and OrthoCloud software, the proper software researched in detail, the company will reduce error, eliminate overbooking, while maintaining necessary products on hand and satisfying patients with, in turn, actual functionality internally. The practice is already successful and remains lucrative after overhead costs are paid. However, it does so in a subpar manner, without proper management or software to keep up with high volumes of patients. Suggestions include adding Office 365, OrthoCloud, creating chain of command, ensuring employees are clear on performance and specific job requirements, identifying top management, and offering training. The current situation is as follows. It is crucial that the company, Rowe Orthodontics, offer quality services at competitive costs without cutting corners in order to survive. There are numerous competitors in the orthodontics business, as previously stated. Therefore, it's crucial that the company offer quality services at competitive costs without cutting corners. This also includes doing it at a certain timely manner. In order to provide this kind of service, it's imperative that they function more efficiently. Doing so would be inclusive of software that's up to date with 21st century and deals with the huge amount of patient base, and lacking of chain of command. Implementation of management in the company is required. Currently, staff, regardless of capability or certification, is considered equal. As a result, patient influx, progress, and overall functionality is sacrificed and negatively affected, none of which is ideal for the business. In turn, overbooking and various loss of appliances, along with lack of product orders, allows other businesses to take the competition. The company provides extremely competitive costs, but remains disorganized and inefficient despite typically remaining overstaffed. Key success factors include implementation of software. With both systems in place working systematically and cohesively, it will be possible to reduce the errors as well as increase income, patient volume, and satisfaction. Each software in its specified way will apply organization where it previously was not. Office 365 will do so with more than double the storage space than its competitors. OrthoCloud is currently the only orthodontic geared software currently out. The software will simplify and organize the large patient base and the plentiful amount of information connected daily. The systemized organizational structure will allow for the chain of command and the newly systemized management structure for better flow. For example, lower level employees will now know who to speak with when problems arise and furthermore be educated on how to handle them. The next success factor, key success factor to success, is communication, cooperation, and understanding. The importance of organizational structure is particularly important for communication within a business. Educating employees that there will be a change in structure in advance is key to success for many reasons. numerically because employees are often fearful and resistant to change. Educating them in advance and having the business owner express availability to hear concerns is key to a smooth transition. If employees do not understand or cooperate, the practice will be unsuccessful in its transition. The next key success factor is proper training with software. Though the learning curve is minimal, it's still important that employees are properly trained on how to use both OrthoCloud and Office 365. Understanding the simple functions within the carefully researched software is key to increasing the overall functionality and output of the office, as well as increasing organization and structure. These were strategically chosen for simplicity and ease of use. Proper flow of information is essential to an organization's success. Next comes the analysis of alternatives. The two softwares I have researched and found applicable, both Office 365 and OrthoCloud, have competitors. Here is their analysis. On the chart research below, you can see that Office 365 itself surpasses all of its competitors. More specifically, research shows that Office 365 is ideal for Rowe Orthodontics. Minor startup costs are associated. The cost is $9.99 a month and $9.99 a month every month thereafter, or $9.99 for the year. In comparison to the Google apps, the monthly, year, and yearly costs are higher. However, the cost is still minimal, and Office 365 remains easier and simpler to use. Simple systems with small learning curves, such as Office 365, are ideal for this current Office and their issues. Additional business leaders stated that despite its name and appeal, Google Apps does not do a good enough job in supporting them. OrthoCloud currently has no competition. Strategic option: balancing simplicity with functionality in the workplace, using new management and software for structure and organization. Research has proven that Office 365 and OrthoCloud are the most up-to-date and versatile software for the use and the goal of reducing error, stabilizing patient influx, and increasing overall functionality. The other software comparisons offer similar benefits but fall short on both ease of use and simplicity. Financially, Office 365 and OrthoCloud alike are still, comparatively speaking, price-savvy choices. Office 365 has the advantage for plenty of users who have been familiar with simple applications like Word, Excel, and the rest for years. There's less of a learning curve than with other applications that are more modern, such as Google Apps. Additionally, research comparisons showed that among simplicity and small learning curve, there's more space available. Benefits and risks of strategic options. There are numerous benefits, including management structure and chain of command. By setting up a chain of command, there will be structure, increase in satisfied patients, increase in income, clear job requirements for all levels of employees, elimination of dizzying attempts to do everyone's job, clear outline of job requirements, retention of proper tools and products in the office, and the use of systems will improve patient satisfaction and influx. Office 365 also has benefits. Office 365 has an extremely low startup cost. The continued cost is limited to monthly costs, no negative impacts on cash flow, and it allows for all documents to be well organized and stored in a password-protected location. Office 365 allows to track and eliminate employee error. Benefits continued, OrthoCloud software. There are benefits associated with OrthoCloud software. It's free to use. Data records of patients, payments, insurance payments, etc. are all kept safely under password protection. There will be reduction of overbooking and understaffing. The business owner himself can monitor the activity per individual employee that is logged on, each with their own sign-in and password. Immediate retention of various patient information is obtained. Simplification tools are provided for pinpointing employee error, and this is an aid for management in effectively addressing and eliminating various employee error. There are still some risks associated with the decision. Risks associated with implementing managerial structure and chain of command include resistance to change. Free-for-all management style is often preferred by employees. Some employees may choose to leave. Resistance to change is the most visible risk associated with implementing proper management hierarchy. It is well known in management that this transition is often difficult, but mostly necessary. OrthoCloud. There is little to no risk associated with the use of this software. The only known risk is that the OrthoCloud software could potentially crash and data could be lost. There are minor risks associated with the implementation of Office 365. That includes system crashing, loss of files, and small additional costs depending upon additional computers per office. Final recommendations. Despite the minor risks that are associated with the suggested changes, they are all good decisions. As long as a long time running and established business, Rowe Orthodontics stands to benefit more from implementation of these two softwares, Office 365 and OrthoCloud, an established chain of command and management than without. These systems and decisions were implemented after strategic research to avoid adding major costs and maximize organizational structure, competency, patient progress, and encourage both employee and patient contentment. Working as a team while implementing these softwares will not only generate good employee and patient morale, but increase overall income and functionality of the office, while in turn reducing countless daily errors. This is a simple, low-cost plan that takes more commitment than much else. Final recommendations include training. Sending newly established management to software training offered for free from Office 365 and OrthoCloud. They offer training on how to properly and effectively use the technology software. This will allow employees to be properly trained. Furthermore, the other training should be offered to staff generally. One primary reason why the company struggles today is because there is no time for this training. It is imperative for the success of the software implementation and new management style that employees are trained how to use software effectively for the business. Furthermore, employees need to be trained and educated about their new job requirements to avoid scattered chaos. Secondarily, weekly meetings should be held. The meetings will be held to update the employees on any changes to workload and discuss the effectiveness and understanding of all new systems. It's imperative at this point that the employees are heard and guided through the transition by upper management, or success will not be maintained. Lastly, in-office research. In-office research can be conducted about the effectiveness of the new system. This is done to determine effectiveness of changes that have been made. Staff stationed in the front can be directed to pay attention to whether or not, number one, patients agree to join email lists, fill out a small survey in favor of the changes they have seen, etc. Implementation of these two softwares for Rowe Orthodontics is ideal to support improvements that the office needs to make profits, reduce error, overbooking, overall patient loss, and dissatisfaction. Rowe Orthodontics will not take a loss when implementing these two software, nor will they see a loss by setting up a chain of command, establishing job requirements, and enforcing organization. Employee exposure to the software will make the individuals and the company much more balanced and lucrative. Ultimately, the implementation is a success. This is highlighted references of those who I have contacted during the duration of my research. Thank you for watching. That was Rowe Orthodontics implementing change in a successful business setting. Thank you.